gas with the drone shot and the camera in the car, out the car, and then on top of the gas station. It's just like, what? In 2020, obviously the world shut down and it was not a good year. However, one of the few good things during that time period was Casey went daily for a small period of time again. Now, if you clicked on this video and you're at all familiar with vlogging, then you're probably familiar with Casey Neistat, and you know he's a phenomenal storyteller, and he typically uses these camera angles and tricks to enhance the story as it goes along. Actually, the average person, even some of you as vloggers, may not even think about or realize how hard some of these shots were to pull off, but once I show you or bring it to your attention, they are really on a whole nother level. So let's jump into it. Got the trusty iPad in my hand and we're just going over some of these amazing shots here. So first one here, he's having tacos with his wife. They're here, they're talking, and then he's going to switch to some drone shots. Just amazing. We have a top down here, then we have an angle in the car, which means two cameras are running while the drone is running. Different angle for the drone as it's driving away, and then back to the front of the car at another different angle, POV facing both of them. Very, very subtle, but just think about what that takes to set up. Like, you have to have the drone top down, then you have to move the drone across the street, move the camera from the back seat back to the front seat. It's just, again, and it just seems so seamless as he cuts in between multiple angles. You might be like, that one seems a little bit simple. Let's go to the next one here. All right, next up is another, just again, it seems super simple, but if you've ever had to set these shots up, you know it's not easy at all. This one was when he had to do a review on the GoPro Hero 9, 10, whichever GoPro they're up to right now. But we have like 11 different angles in just a short period of time. So we have the truck, back of the truck, the front of the truck face on, close up, maybe that was a zoom in, drone shot, another drone shot, other side of the car, then he's pulling up, and if you zoom in right here as I'm showing you, you can actually see the GoPro setup on the mirror. This is just brilliant. Brilliant! Yes, brilliant, I tell you. Just again, subtle storytelling to help the shots. All right, this is the one that actually blew my mind. How did he set up these drone shots? By the way, if you never watched a Casey Neistat vlog before, like the starting of this one is pretty good, like with the diagrams, and he's talking about the ants and all that stuff. Really cool video. However, check this one out right here. So he is coming, just regular drone shots to start. Top down shot, that's his car. Like, who's even flying the drone? Are we just working off of auto tracking here? This is just, again, like even those little things. But this is the most important part. We have a gas station here, Shell gas station. He's coming into the gas station. He's looking, he's driving, that's his angle. And then he just pulls up into a gas station and starts pumping gas. Now, that might seem super simple to you. Like, think about what that takes. Like, you have to set up the drone, look like the drone was set up from multiple different angles because it catches him driving in, and then he drives up to the next spot. Now, you have to make sure that you get the right stop at the pump, because if you don't, it messes up the whole shot. It's not like you could just drive into the gas station and just get any pump. Let's look at it again, because I've broken this down over several times, like frame by frame, trying to see if like maybe there was a crew there, but I don't see any crew there. Maybe like there's never ever seems to be any crew. Like, if he's doing this by himself, it is just mind-boggling how, like, the time and effort it takes to set this up. Again, coming in, drives into the gas station, boom. Guy's still pumping gas. Angles still seem to all add up pretty well. And then just starts talking, moves the camera again to get all the different angles as if he was filming by himself. This one is the one that is just like, everybody else just play for second place. Like, if you're vlogging, you're definitely not putting this much time and effort to wait for an empty gas pump at the gas station to go pump gas with the drone shot and the camera in the car, out the car, and then on top of the gas station. It's just like, what? Now, I know there seems to be much debate and a lot of people talking about like Casey must have a crew or somebody following him here. Let me just show you these particular set of shots. I'm not saying that both things couldn't be true, but let's look at this again. And this is a good example, something a little bit more simple that most people can execute. Let's look at these shots here. And I'll show you why, at least on these shots, there is no crew following him here. All right, we have wide shot, tight shot. Maybe that's a zoom in. Tighter shot. He walks out, tight shot of him coming in, and then from that side. Now, if there was a crew filming all of these things, one of them would have been in one of the angles, even off to the side where he ends up on this shot here, or come in when he's walking out there. But all of these things were filmed at different times. And even something as simple as this, if it's one camera, even if it's two cameras, you as one person, as a vlogger, which I'm normally trying to do to set up these shots, you have to walk, get that first wide shot, then move it a little bit closer, even if it's a zoom in, and then the camera close up on the feet, and then move it back over. And you have to walk out all 3 times in order for it to make sense. It is, again, little things, but this one kind of shows that there is no crew, at least in real time, as all 3 shots being filmed there. This one is also really bananas. Again, this one is also more simple, but let's just think about this one for a second. I'm gonna skip through the intro. There's a rodent in the house, a squirrel. So a cute rodent, but still a squirrel is in the house. First of all, the presence of mind to go get the camera to say, yo, I think I could make a vlog out of this is, yeah, that's not what's happening if a squirrel comes into my house. Second of all, let's just play this for a second here. The squirrel is in the couch. This part's simple. Close up of the squirrel on the couch. Like, honestly, this one's the most impressive to me. Like, there is a squirrel in the house. He's shooting it from multiple angles, trying to find the squirrel. And we have full coverage of the squirrel being inside the house, running all around. Like, pack it up, people. Like, everybody else, again, is playing for second, third, fourth, fifth. Like, squirrel in the house, and Casey Neistat covers all of it enough to share it with his millions of followers. This is the difference between him and everybody else. I think you guys get the point. But I mean, again, like, these are not regular shots, guys. This is not what you have to do. I think the point of the story is, though, to make more compelling and more visually compelling stories on a vlog. You do need to get coverage from multiple different angles, so it's not just you walking and talking with your camera. Now, do you need to get mind bonkers like Casey and put the drone up in the air as you're packing the car with your wife and all that stuff? Probably not. Actually, probably your significant other probably won't even let you do that, because she'd be annoyed that you're trying to take so long to get from point A to point B because you don't have 10 million followers yet, at least. But I think the main takeaway is 2 things. One, you can tell better stories with different camera angles and placing the camera at different points, so you can tell the story and then cut them together so it seems seamlessly and your audience stay engaged. The other thing is just the appreciation for some dope ass shots that I didn't see anybody talked about from 2020, even 2 years later up until now. So I just wanted to highlight that YouTubers are real filmmakers as well too. Anyway, stick around for some more videos. If you're into camera stuff, check the video right here. I don't know if it'll be on the left. It'll probably be on the left and on the right. Click one of these videos on what is the best vlog lens or more cinematic vlog lens. Also a couple other vlog tests on some APS-C Sony cameras, and I will catch you in the next video. Big up yourself. Peace.